Mhm. Okay, we have a working chat box. Amazing. And it looks like the stream is operational now. We've got comments enabled and it is available. It is actually working. Hallelujah. All right, now we can actually get back to the game. Okay, got my buffs up. Let's get on with the frickin' show. Now. What are we going to get up to first? Let's hook in on my little standard run for the morning.
Hurry! Defend our barricades!
Hit a couple of rich nodes, grab some quartz and just get a feel for performance on this first operational stream. Yeehaw! Saturday morning in Australia.
Cormier protect you if you've wandered in there.
Ah. Looks like someone's in here doing a bit. Let's give him a hand. Okay, good start.
That's how I do it.
Rubbish.
Let's get back. Our people are probably taking away.
Okay.
Turn to take all of us again.
Don't give in. We have to hold on to our hope.
Had hope when I left my home.
I like it.
All hope has gotten me is suffering.
Stay with us, please. You need to. We're going to build new lives together.
Who is this turkey over here just raining in damage from nowhere? Go away.
The spoils of battle.
Cormier protect you if you've wandered in there.
Okay, we have a second channel that's going to be open specifically for live streaming in the future. I've got to wait out a 24-hour verification period with powers that be at YouTube to use it. And in the meantime, just for today, we'll continue to use the old Blueytone channel. But Coit Gaming is going to be for all of the Linux live streaming that I'll be doing in future. Got to get my quartz. Got to go get some provisioner tokens this morning too. Get my weekly cheap 7 for the obsidian hand in.
Hold out long here against the forge.
Look at this bunyip. Evaded. Evade that. Yeah, so couldn't be happier with this Linux gaming setup. I'm running Kashi OS, mainly because of the compatibility with my NVIDIA GPU. I've got a 40 series card, so you don't have to use the native drivers, you can actually use the NVIDIA drivers. Really, mate? Really? Just die, will you? Yeah, so you can actually use the NVIDIA drivers, get your best performance and best compatibility
Getting healthy.
with old Kashi OS. And I gotta say, I'm a bit of a fan. I've been playing a lot of Windrose, and that has been performing flawlessly with the new operating system. Didn't have to do a damn thing. No tinkering involved, pretty much just run it through Steam and let Proton do the work. Guild Wars 2 again. I used the Guild Wars ArenaNet client, but what I did is I downloaded it in Steam and simply put a setting in there for it to use the ArenaNet loader instead of the Steam loader. So it's actually using my ArenaNet account, even though I downloaded it to Steam, and Steam handles all of the updates and also deals with putting the Proton layer on it, so it runs under Kashi without any hassles. So it's made it all very easy. Now the Steam sale is on, so I had to pick up some new games, of course. I'm going to be giving Palworld a bit of a go. That's going to be entering 1.0 very soon, so I've picked that up and installed it this morning, and it seemed to run perfectly once again, the old Kashi OS. Look forward to having a bit of a go at that. Windrose kind of whetted my appetite for survival co-op style games, so I'll probably be playing a bit like that.
If you've wandered in there.
One of my mates has been binging on the Star Wars, not Squadrons, something 2, can't recall exactly. Anyway, I picked that up very cheap at the Steam sale and installed it this morning. It ran no worries at all. And as you can see, obviously, Guild Wars has no trouble whatsoever running with Kashi. My rig is not state of the art. It is not a high-end gaming rig. It's an old i5 4400. It's a generation 10 chip. I got 32 gig of DDR4. It's not even DDR5. And got an SSD. Running in 1440p. I've got that scaled down for the stream to 1080, of course, through OBS.
Do you think I
And we've got a NVIDIA 4700. I've got the RTX
Maybe you don't
Super
know how to do it
factory overclocked 12 gig version, and it performs extremely well. I've had no compatibility issues. I mean, I loaded a dozen games into this thing that I had in my library. I expected to have some trouble, to have to tweak something, but it just hasn't happened. So very, very happy with all of that. Okay. Let's go collect some free chests. We've done our little combat. Who's shooting at me? Oh, will you? Okay. Let's go collect some free chests for the morning. And we might pop into an event in about 10 minutes time, so collect some free chests and then go do an event out in the domain of Babby, I think. I'm a little bit out of practice in the game. I flat stick binged Windrose for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months solid. We had a persistent server up, and me and a mate were co-oping our way through all of the content. We've got pretty much 100% of everything now. It's a hell of a great game. Our base is a thing of beauty. I designed it myself. Building options and that in Windrose are just fantastic, man. Really, really good game. Really should concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm playing like a dog at the moment. Oh, for God's sake, really? I'm gonna friggin' die in a minute. Let's get out of here. Right, let's try that again, shall we? With me actually concentrating on what I'm doing. Pulling aggro from a heap of stuff that I have no desire to get involved with. Alright, give me my free stuff.
Getting healthy. A fitting reward.
Yes, it is a fitting reward. Nice. Okay. Can I mount up or what? Okay. So let's just take the shortcut, shall we? Running low on time due to arsing about. One thing I have noticed with Linux on GW2, I definitely get shorter load screens when I zone in and out of areas or teleport around the place. It's a small thing, but it's definitely noticeable. I did not expect that to be the case. Don't know why that is, but When I'm streaming, I have noticed that I get a tiny bit of lag. It's actually the connection, because as people are probably aware, our internet here in Australia is third world quality. So the extra upstream and downstream from the streaming actually does affect my performance in game a little bit. But it's tolerable. As an Australian playing on North American servers in a lot of MMOs, you get used to a small degree of connection delay. It's just part and parcel of it. There's not much you can do about that. That's why I was playing Final Fantasy XIV for quite some time, about 4 years I suppose, because I was so happy with them having built servers specifically for Australians. I thought that was just unreal. How are we going? We've got 6 minutes till that event kicks off. There's another couple of chests I want to raid. I should be able to get them done before I head out there. Where's them bones? There they are.
Is mine.
Those dust mites have been particularly annoying today. Go away. Another rich node hiding over here. And of course that dome over there marks the spot for another free chest. Just check up here, there's sometimes auriculum or ancient wood, but not today. Okay. Let's get this chest. Go away or I shall taunt you a second time. Oh, here we go. Potato head. Wouldn't be a party without potato head. Invulnerable? Really? Okay.
Quickly.
Hey, have no desire for desert vegetables. Sometimes there's a random flax sitting up here, but not. Okay. Head out to the corral, see if we can pick these few bonus chests up before it's event time. 3 minutes, nah. Oh, poor old ogre hunter has tagged it. Might as well get him up. Okay, we want to head to the... It's the domain of Vabi. Yep, the necropolis in the domain of Vabi. And we'll go knock this event over. Oh, incidentally, a lot of people use overlays in this game for XP runs, hero point runs, jumping puzzles, whatever, all sorts of reasons to use them. Map completions. Well, there's actually an extremely well put together native Linux HUD for the game, which I discovered. What was it called? Might be here somewhere. Tammy. I checked it out. It actually works perfectly. It's got all your usual HUD presets for people that use them, or map packs and what have you. It functions exactly the same way as the one that I had for Windows did. In fact, it's a little less intrusive and a little lighter on resources, so really happy with that. So, yet to find any disadvantage switching operating system, nothing but advantages. And opting out of the whole Mr. Gates omniverse of universal control, yeah, it's made me very happy. I did have a little bit of fun. Here we go. Being revived. Yep, good to go. Did have a little bit of fun with the webcam setup. Previously, in my live streaming on Windows, I was using a GoPro as my webcam. That, whilst possible, was just a bit difficult. I mean, did involve quite a bit of arsing around and more technical expertise than I have with the Linux terminal and commands and what have you. I was able to create a virtual camera and all the rest of it. I just couldn't get image. In the end, I bought a $40 plug and play old Logitech webcam, and it was immediately available and worked flawlessly. So, yeehaw. I don't think the colour's as good as I was getting with the GoPro, but the image is reasonable, res is reasonable, it was extremely cheap, and no arsing around, so it's really the only significant change I've had to make. Looks like this bloke's waiting for help, eh? Suffer, buddy. Alright. Yeah, we got a few people jumping in for the prep for the event. That's good.
Defense, then offense.
Okay, 3 to 4 priests are down. And 4 priests. Okay. Down below for the main event. Party time. Nice.
Glorious leader. Now you suffer the consequences.
Okay, where's the general? There he is. Ah, look at his impressive combat. Bit of the old dodge and roll.
You will never reclaim this place. This is the end. Big Balthazar's forgiveness.
See you later, buddy. Alright, here come the doggies. Time to switch weapons. I don't like getting up close and personal with these guys. They've got some nasty tricks.
Defense and offense.
Oh, hop out of there. Okay, wait for his second wave. There he is. Nice.
Getting help.
Okay, down to the next phase.
This seems like a good spot.
Oh, oh dear. That's not great.
Me down.
Don't tell me I'm actually going to have to use my shroud.
Safe.
He certainly is popping in and out quite a bit, isn't he? But it didn't help him in the end. Nice. Even though I've got the auto loot set up, I always do check that. Okay. Yeah, that one's got a chance at recipes for head back home. At recipes for some ascended variants that that I'd like to craft, so I always knock that out the way at some point in a normal gaming session. It's a good little event. You only need a couple people. I have soloed it. It is possible. Can be a bit of a challenge, but definitely doable. I think I've actually got a live stream recorded from when I was back on Windows, doing exactly that, so, you know, can be done. But the amalgamated gemstone is worth a gold piece on the market, so picking that up for free is not bad. Oh, nice.
Everything here seems to be running smoothly. Maybe I can take the rest of the day off to relax on the beach.
I wonder if there's a short bow in here. I've got a character that's
If things ever run smoothly,
I'd like to get a nice skin for the short bow. Let's do that.
There must be something around here that can catch these leaves.
Very nice. Okay.
The spoils of
More
battle.
chests. Black lion chest, yeah. Okay. What else did we pick up there on that little run? Little bits. The old copper-matic, I do love using that. Makes life very easy. Because I'm very lazy.
The spoils of battle.
Yeah, we got a few rares out of that.
I like it.
Oh, nice. Unlocked another skin. And yeah, that exotic bow. It's kind of nice. What's the profile? Power at precision. Healing and a bit of combi. Meh. But definitely make a nice skin. So let's just crack that down. Yes, valuable. Not really.
Look, that ooze looks like that plumbing putty I can never get off my hands.
Okay. Alright, what do we got? We're near the start of the hour. The next event that I want to go through is not for about 50 minutes. I like to do the event in Amnoon. It gives you a chance at the confetti overlay. The old pinata. So I haven't been on a flax farm for a little while. Let's have a go at that.
You did it.
Okay, season 3, we'll start with Bloodstone Fen. Use our cheap bastard teleport for free. The old Wizard's Tome, which I do like. Well worth grinding that out. Yeah, this area will test your GPU. More particle effects than you can chuck a stick at. But as you can probably see, we're getting good frames. Everything's pretty smooth. Good response. For a very mid-rig, really does perform better than expected. Yeah, so I rolled out a fresh character. I wanted to have a bit of a play around with Ranger. Never played a Ranger in this game. I've always been partial to the whole Ranger thing in other games. Dungeons & Dragons Online, or DDO. I actually started my main as a Ranger at the very start. And once he became a completionist, he's gone back to Ranger. He's a little bit different these days. He's kind of dual-wielding machine gun crossbows and shit. So it's not exactly a traditional Ranger. But yeah, the Ranger class in this game is pretty interesting. So I've actually got a fresh character rolled out. ready to level. I'm not going to insta level it to 80. I'm actually going to go through the leveling process, and I'll be live streaming that as it happens, but don't really have the strength for it this morning. I just wanted to do a little bit. As you can see, I was a bit rusty at the start, but it's coming back to me. 2 months of binging Windrose kind of has me a little bit rusty in GW2. Alright, that's me flax from this area down to Jacket Itzel for the next little node. And we drop like a stone. Look at all the flax. Just changed my little chat box. I've actually got the chat box on the Steam Deck, sitting just underneath my screen, just because I didn't want to mess around with a heap of third-party software and just to get my chat visible. I've only got a single screen, so this really is a budget gaming and streaming setup, to be quite honest. Nothing wrong with that. We're not all rich, you know. It's nice to have the niceties accessible for the general rabble, the peasants like myself that actually work for our pittance every week, basically for the ability to barely afford to continue working. Yeehaw. I did the high paying, high stress corpo sort of job thing for a number of years, gave it away. I was of the opinion that money wasn't going to help me when I was rolling around on the ground, clutching my chest. No, he doesn't want to play, that's fine. Let's get my flax. Oh, he was collecting his buddy. Is that what it was? How did that go for you, mate? What is it Shakespeare said? Die one, die all, and die merrily? Haha! Yeah, so I'm going to convert my laptop. I've got a little gaming, so-called gaming laptop. One of the, you know, the Asus or Asus generic sort of gaming rigs. I think it's got a Ryzen chip in it and a NVIDIA 40 series, so it's reasonable. I threw some extra RAM into it before the RAM prices went insane, so it's got 32 gig as well, which, you know, it's not top, but it's not total turd either. I'm going to convert that to Linux very soon. As soon as I pick up Reaper, I do have a DAW that I paid for my music editing in Windows. But Reaper is apparently a really quite decent native Linux DAW. So as soon as I've got the spare coin, I'm going to buy that and then convert that one over to CashieOS as well. So in the house I'll have the Steam Deck, my main gaming rig, and my laptop all running Linux operating systems, totally Windows free. Really did feel like gaining ownership of my computer back when I switched over. That was more than anything the impression that I got. Kind of have complete control over what goes in and out of this machine, what it gives away, and who it gives it to. And more I came to be a little bit unimpressed with the situation on Windows using Chrome, where I seem to be giving away everything to everybody. I mean, yeah, it's not that I do anything dodgy on my computers, I really don't. Just do quite a bit of gaming and music editing and putting up little YouTube videos and stuff like that, you know, nothing serious. But even so, the amount of data that was being given away and the number of background processes, and look, I don't like AI, it just bothers me. I've never used any sort of assistant with any software, shits me to tears. I like telling the software what to do. I don't want it being suggested to me. Would you like to do this? Would you like to do that? No, I'm going to do the thing that I actually told you to do and nothing else. That was not the case with Windows anymore, or any of the software on it. And being locked into all sorts of subscriptions. And yeah, just the whole identity thing that seems to be coming down the pipeline, which is completely unnecessary and fraught with a heap of potential problems. I just wanted out on all of that. So my brother, who's a software engineer, has been at me for years to go to Linux, and we had a look at operating systems, and CashieOS seemed to be the most simple to use, pain-free conversions for me, and that's what we ended up doing. And it was totally just basic. Just downloaded the ISO, made a bootable USB, plugged it in, put a fresh SSD into the computer. I kept my old Windows install sitting on its SSD, which is sitting in a drawer, just in case. But I haven't had to go back to it. I haven't had to make any sort of compromise, really. And did get an awful lot of gains out of it, so very, very happy. So that's part of why I've built a separate channel, which will be operational soon, specifically to promote Linux gaming for anyone who might be interested. I'll put a heap of how-to videos, you know, how I got the games up and running, exactly how I installed things, options, how I got the streaming setup going. Just a general little bit of info. I've noticed like the information's really patchy on some games. A lot of really old videos out there that really aren't current, that don't cover how you do things now. Yeah, the Steam OS and Proton just have really changed the landscape as far as gaming for Linux goes. It's so easy. I haven't had to use Wine or any sort of emulators. Oh, that bloke, I'll have you. like this little event. Oh, he's being nasty, eh? There we go. Thank you, thank you. Now we can get back to our mindless looting. Where was I? Yeah, we got a rich vein here. Nice. Just one little looting location here to check, just up on this little rise. Sometimes there's a nice node. No, okay. Back home we go. If you haven't already and you do play GW2 and you've been into it for a little while, and you don't have access to one of the VIP lounges, mate, I cannot recommend it highly enough. For a base of operations, it just makes life so easy. Everything's here. Alright, what do we got?
A fitting reward.
Nah, not much. Cool, and that's cracked open a few of these. Yep. What have I got to do to finish the daily? Craft 10 items. Well, that's pretty damn easy. Let's go do that. Finish off the daily. Bit of refinements. And there she goes. Nice. Yeah, I've got to collect all the exotic luck because there's a chance I'll be putting together another legendary in the not too distant future, and you need an awful lot of them. Oh, no chat. Looks like probably no viewers. I'm just babbling away. But hey, it's fun. quick bio back in the tick. Okay, we'll just renew these jade buffs. Should have them back to 3 hours. Alright, let's see what's sellable out of what we've collected. Well, first and foremost, let's sell off some flax. What's it going for? There's bugger all difference between selling instantly and the going price, so why not? No, I've got so many black lion chests, I'll never get the keys to do all of them, so flog them off. I just can't be buggered grinding keys, and I'm too cheap to buy them in the store. You get that? Some of these medallions sell reasonably well for what they are. How are we doing? Oh, we got half an hour till switch over. Okay. Just going to grab some quartz and do a charged quartz before it switches over, so I don't miss the cutoff. Okay. We're going to use the free teleport to Lion's Arch. And from there we'll buzz over to the Derman Priory and grab our charge quartz there. I find that's just a nice, easy, convenient spot. There's probably easier ways to do it, but you know, I'm a creature of habit. I haven't got far enough in the expansion with the homesteads to unlock that yet. I think I can put my own little fella into the homestead that I can use for this. Once I've done that, story-wise, I've played through Heart of Thorns and there we go. Heart of Thorns, and I've also played through Path of Fire, and I'm probably about halfway into End of Dragons. I have done odd bits of the other expansions just to get access to relics and weapons and stuff like that, or weapon options for character builds, but I haven't seriously engaged with the story on any of the other expansions. I do own all of the expansions because, well, let's face it, compared to a lot of games, they're pretty cheap. I know a lot of people cry about the prices and having to pay for them, but man, they're not expensive and you own it forever and there's no subs, so what do you want, you know? How cherry do you want it, as I used to say. Alright, so charge quartz, and then the other thing I'll do, the weekly changeover is in about 36 hours, I think, so I don't think I've picked up my cheap provisioner tokens this week, so get that out the way so I don't lose the ability to do so. And again, cheap teleport, because it's the only type that I use. Black Citadel, home of the big furry beasts. Char. And at the Diessa Gate waypoint, I think it is. Yeah, there he is. Just up the steps here. Yep, looks like I didn't do it this week, so I'll have 7 of those, or bugger all. Thank you.
That's all I needed.
Again, just because... Oh, must have picked that up earlier. I'll be able to do one of my other characters up with some nice glowing hands with that fractaline spark. I've got all 3 weights of the legendary gloves, so there's nothing else left to do there but pick up augments that glow. No. Okay, what's inventory look like? Reasonably cleaned up, I hope. Oh, I might use the gobblers before the cut-off. What have we got, 25 minutes, so why not? First we check this out. Probably low on those, I would say. Get free one of them. Okay. Rare gear, why not? Oh yeah, trophy bag. Or rune bag, or hard to say. Oh, I'll go for the rune bag. And no, well, we get a trophy bag there anyway. Cool.
Talk to you later.
Now. God, I've got tons of those, so however many. Oh yeah, look at that. Heaps excess. So we'll get as many as we can on that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need that at this point. Okay, that'll do for today. Alright. Give me the good stuff, fellas. Give me the good stuff.
fitting reward.
Okay, let's drop that so we can get a clearer picture of what we picked up. He's unlocked, he's
Nothing
unlocked.
will
I've
be
unlocked
down.
all those minis. No. Okay, log off the trophies. Go pick up our ill-gotten gains from the auction house. Cool.
Not enough energy.
Yeah. I'm gonna bend to those buggers. Well, interesting. Well, very interesting. Looks like I've picked up some random stuff here and there. No, I can't flog them off that way. Just destroy them, they're worth bugger all on the market, not even worth selling. Already unlocked them. Oh, that's the other thing. I might rock on over to the guild and harvest the nodes there before the cutoff. $20 time till cutoff. So pretty good timing, really. Yeah, these guys are a really nice, supportive guild. They'll help you out with pretty much anything you want to do. You want to get in the fractals, they're there. You want to get in the raids, World v World, guild missions. I don't know, they're kind of all over it, really. And tremendously nice people. Pretty much all they ask is that you are an active player, that you make some attempt to play reasonably well. You don't have to be super pro or anything when you join one of the events, and if you're a beginner, you know, of course they make plenty of allowances. And just generally be nice, you know. Display a base level of decency in your interactions with other people. So pretty good, really. In other games I've been in all sorts of guilds, and I rate these blokes pretty highly.
I gotta go.
Okay, what else do we need to knock off before the cut-off? Don't have to worry about the weeklies. Oh, not you. Who's the wizard? Wizard's fault. We finished the dailies, so that's fine. So what's left in my weeklies? Champions. 10 events, well, that'll be dead easy. 3 fractals. Well, that's easy. So that's 1, 2, 3. I've already got one. That'll be 4 out of the 6. Jade Max. Inquest. Oh, that's dead easy. So that'll bring me up to 5. And the Shatterer. Okay. Let's have a look at the wiki and see what that's all about. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat box, aren't I? Oh, there's the event timer. Okay, so... Right, there's an hour and 14 minutes till the Shatterer is available to be killed. Looks like it's every 3 hours. Okay, cool. So I don't have to worry about that for a bit, but easily doable today if I feel the need. What do we got? 15 minutes till the casino event. Speaking of which, let's head over to where that pops and make sure that my overlay is operational. I'm very lazy. I just follow the overlay for picking up coins.
You know you've been banned. I don't know why you're still trying to
Yeah.
place a bet. You never want to part with your shinies when you lose.
Oh, look at that. Overlay is up.
You said that last time.
I got a lot of them operational here. Don't really want all of that. Alright, so Casino Blitz is up. Got the pathing for that. Right. I got my tickets up. Good God. Too much playing around, I'll just live with it. Okay. I really must pare that down at some point, but whatever. Yeah, she's all operational. Okay, powers are off. Actually, I'm feeling a bit peckish. I might come back later to do the event. I know it's only 10 minutes away, but
Council made the right call. Amnoon is
I think I'm
and
going to
always
take a
should
break
be
for
free
something
city.
to eat.
I can finally sleep at night.
Hey, we've got someone in chat. How you going, man? But yeah, I'm going to kill the stream. Probably about, I don't know, half an hour, thereabouts. Come back in about half an hour to an hour's time. Jump back into some more GW2. Anyone who's come in and had a bit of a squiz, thanks. Really appreciate it. I'll be doing a lot more streaming now that the Linux rig is operational and everything is working. Yeah. Alright, you all have a good one. And if you come back in a little bit, I'll catch you all up then. Coit out.